Yo, what's going on? I know it's late. I just want to do this live stream. I don't know how long this is going to be or whether I'm going to keep it up. But like the stream as you come in. Of course, I'm going to play these instrumentals. And then I'm going to come back with the commentary, all right? Yo, what's going on, people? Hold on a second while I do something here. What's going on, people? I know it's late. I'm not expecting a lot of people to be here. I was going to do a stream earlier today. Some things came up. I just wasn't able to get to it. But this is going to be mostly a promotional tool for a Discord I just put together for the chat elite, the people who are members of the channel. This is one of the main reasons why I'm doing this stream right now, is because I wanted to basically promote that. Hold on. Yo, shout out to everybody's here, but I basically wanted to promote the fact that I'm going to be doing a test run of the Discord. I might do it tonight. So if you are a member, make sure you keep on the lookout for when I post a link. I told you I was going to do it, right? I told you I was going to do it, right? So I can directly speak to the supporters. Hold on a second. But with this topic, I just mainly want to speak on some things that have been on my mind that I've been noticing, right? But let's see who's here. Let's see who's here in the chat. Shout out to the moderators and the people that are members. See Gemini, Ed Niecy, K Nicole, Kavan. Lando, Ernest, Amani, Tony, Kelvin. See, B Friends, Kelvin, Chigozi, Gat, Clapper, Sovereign, Keith, Ashley, Cool Gent, Beautiful Mystery, Legacy T. Sergio, what's up? Go ahead and like the stream, people. I'm not expecting a lot of people to be here. I just wanted to get this off my chest. You know? Shout out to Shy, says I get my notifications on your Instagram. Cool. Hold on a second.
I usually get my notifications on your Instagram.
Okay. Hold on, let me. That's what I didn't put up a. I didn't put up a post because again the stream wasn't gonna be that long. You know. All right, who else is here? Yes, me. Nivea TV, Sean was good. Abby, Sarah Lou, what's up? Ricky E. Richard, what's up? Yeah, if you are a patron, and if you are a member of the channel, look out for the Discord link I'm gonna post. Maybe after this stream, I'm gonna see if I can do it after the stream. I want to do a test run of it. So y'all come through, I can speak to y'all. But yeah, that's something that's been on my mind. And it's about the controlling nature that I've noticed from a lot of these westernized women, particularly black women. Very controlling of the narrative that they've been. And I've noticed and they're starting to lose it. They're starting to become unglued. And it's because they can't control the narrative anymore. We got to look at the facts. I mean, we've been thrown under the bus so much, we're used to it. You know? What up, right, Terrence? Brian was good. Well, it's your birthday in another hour? Well, happy birthday to you, Brian. But we gotta all look at this controlling nature that women have, especially black women have over black men. It's incredible. But the narrative can't be controlled anymore. We are speaking out, and that's why you've seen an increase of women on male channels, right? Male groupings, which I told y'all about 2-3 years ago. I knew it would happen. You can't have all these guys showing intelligence and, you know, super chatting and talking about how they own businesses and how successful they are without it, you know, attracting the women, you know. But I notice it's only in regards to black men. Now, if you look at the other sphere, you're not going to see very, if any, women over there. They're not going to go anywhere near there. It's just never going to happen. Watch them make a video and see what happens. But because we get caught up in the pro-black talk, the community talk, you have women that have a doorway into the conversation due to the fact that a lot of these guys want to save the community. Okay? They want to save the community. So therefore, these women see a way in. Then they want to talk about you need to protect women. Then they want to talk about how you need to hold men more accountable. Y'all know I've had a few women send me messages about why I don't hold men accountable. Like I did the video the other day about the NBA player who got kicked out the NBA bubble, right? Or Tamar's. Well, I definitely have I have a video coming for Tamar. I definitely am going to speak on Tamar. I'm definitely going to speak on Tamar. But y'all know I did a video the other day about the NBA player that got kicked out the bubble because he apparently messed around on his wife. And I clearly held him accountable. I clearly held him accountable and said that he and his in his situation with his wife, that's a situation they're both going to have to work out because he's claiming he didn't do anything. But then you got people who are still sending me messages
It also
about how
election
I'm not
time,
holding men
so the
accountable.
feminist movement have instructed black feminists to bully their men into voting for Kamala and the
This is election
LGBTQ
season,
agenda.
and you're gonna see
No way.
You're gonna see a lot of craziness. A lot of craziness occurs in election seasons, man. That's how it has been for a long time. And that's not a long time, I would say recently, you know. They've really ratcheted it up. They really have, man. And I tell y'all not to fall for it, man. Don't fall for it. I tell y'all that. Because if you fall for it, you're going to be like these emotional males that want to save the community. Okay? They can't even save themselves from impregnating too many of the wrong women, but they're willing to fight tooth and nail for the community. Oh, jeez. Let me turn this off. Pay where sinners to believe it. I clearly held that guy accountable for what he did, right? I held him accountable for what he did, but you're going to have people who, for whatever reason, is going to feel some type of way against me, because when they see that people are watching you, they expect you to just flip and say, you know what? You need to support women now. You need to fight for us. Don't you have enough women fighting for you? Shout out to Sarah Lou with the new profile pic. Shout out to Sarah Lou. But women only have control over these lame selves. Real men won't allow it. That is true. And that is why we get attacked as much as we do. Not only by women, but you got these simp males. You got these simp males, again, these guys that want to save the community. They don't like men who can travel, who have passports, who have disposable income. It bothers them. It really does. Because they want to believe that their black woman ain't like the women that we're talking about. I mean, if that was true, then why are you so triggered by what these guys are saying? You're clearly triggered because you know what we're saying is true. We have no reason to lie. We have no reason to lie whatsoever. What's good, Culture Seer? Make sure y'all like the stream. Now, I have always said that I'm a very balanced person. I want to bring balance to the force, okay? And I'm going to bring balance to the force whether people like me or not. I've had males get upset at me. I have women get upset at me. I know I'm doing something right. When you're pissing off both parties, you're doing something right. Now, is my content geared more towards men? Yeah. It's called having a red pill perspective. And when you have a red pill perspective, yeah, it's going to gear more towards men. Because I can't speak for women. I'm a man. I'm going to speak for men. You're a woman. You speak for women, right? Or you would speak for women. Shout out to Shy. Mega's been accused of being physical. Yeah, I've heard. I've spoken on it. I've said that, you know, she even admitted in the video that
Meg has been accused for being physically abusive.
Women love playing the sympathy card at the wrong times. Okay? At the wrong time. That's why people don't believe them. You know? Now, things have changed. You know, women do have more opportunities, but men also have more opportunities to learn and progress and grow and understand women more and more every day. Not just women, but society. You see, I have fully embraced being red pilled. Okay? Some people are 25% red pill. They're 50%. They don't even understand the concept. So I just don't even, whatever. I see the world differently than I did 5 or 6 years ago. I just do. I see the world differently. Not just women. My life doesn't revolve around women. It revolves around getting out there and becoming as successful as I possibly can. It's about being a boss and being able to control your financial destiny. It is about being able to be looked upon with respect instead of pity or contempt. I don't want to be pitied. I don't want people to give me a handout. I want to be able to build for myself, because that's going to be a heck of a story to tell the latter generations of my bloodline. I don't want to be somebody who is a cautionary tale. A lot of y'all are going to be cautionary tales, but not me. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe there will be cautionary tales. Who knows? But I plan on putting myself in a position to be a winner, not a loser. A lot of these guys have put themselves in a position to be losers. And because they put themselves in a position to be losers, they seek to blame somebody. So I see all these people want to blame a structure, a system. Did that system and that structure make you go out and have all those out of wedlock kids? Did that system go and make you commit those crimes that you committed? Did that system make you not want to be successful, make you lazy? Just because you have melanin doesn't mean that you're supposed to be lazy. We want to blame people that ain't got nothing to do with our situation. I'm never going to blame another group of people for why I'm not successful. Period. But there are people who are going to do that because they grew up in a situation where their mothers were given things by the government. All they know is to be given things. They don't know how to go out here and work hard and build things. So when you see men of intelligence, men who have their own resources, come to social media and they're able to speak on their lives, they're able to speak on how they feel, it's going to trigger people. It's going to trigger, of course, it's going to trigger melanated women, but you also have melanated men that get triggered because they are stuck in relationships with the women that we're talking about, but they're in denial. They're in denial. They're stuck in a relationship with a woman they know we talking about. That's what triggers them. They think they found a unicorn. Okay? They think they found something that is different. Okay, if it's different, then why are you going at men who are going their own way so hard? What are you trying to suppress? And it's our free thoughts. I want to live free. I don't want to live controlled. You know? Some of y'all like being told what to do. I don't. I don't like to be told what to do. I don't like nobody being no leader over me. That ain't never gonna happen. I am my own man. I walk my own path. Nobody's gonna tell me how to do anything any differently. Shout out to Ed Niecy. Jay, be all the man you can be. You damn right, Ed Niecy. Factually. But some of these guys like to be followers, man. They like to be submissive to other people, other men. That ain't me. That ain't never been me. I've always stood alone. Always. That's why it's so easy for me to do it. I've never needed a team. That's why you will never hear me say Team JDB. Maybe something online. Maybe y'all can say I'm Team JDB. That's cool. But you'll never hear me out here talking about this is my team. Fuck out of here. Got my supporters. I got the people that I rocks with, you know, in that sense. You know. Unless it's role play and sarcasm. But a lot of y'all out here submitting to other men and you're following their talking points. You got men who've submitted to the women in their lives. Like, how can you live like that? How can you live being controlled and being told what to do and being told that, how to live your life? I would never want to be in that situation, but some of y'all are, because some of y'all are just weak. Some of y'all are just weak. You're lame, sorry, jealous-hearted. You grew up, you was that kid that always wanted to fit in but never did, but then you grew up, you got successful, you got a degree, you're married, and now you still feeling some type of way years later, so you want to go at the men that you've always wanted to fit in with. But you will never fit in, sir. You'll never fit in. Now, in regards to the thoughts that are being policed on social media, listen, you cannot tell me how to live my life. You cannot tell me about my experiences. You cannot sit there and get upset at somebody else's opinion. Do y'all know there are women right here on this platform who talk all types of things about us as men, especially us as melanated men? Do I go and watch them? No. Do I comment on their stuff? No, I don't care. But they care what we think, because their whole self-esteem is wrapped up in being able to control other people, especially us. When all else fails, you know that you have those males, those melanated males, under your foot. And we have been socially under the foot of melanated women, and they've known this. But because we can now speak the way that we want to speak, it's bothering them. It's angering them. It's angering them. Yeah, I made a video about that a while ago. Are they still going at them? That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. Also, okay, oh yeah, another thing, okay. Y'all know about the Netflix film Cuties, right? What I find so hilarious about this situation is that the same people that are defending this film, right? The same people who are going to bat for the melanated female director, right? This movie ain't as bad as y'all think. These are the same people who are upset at Marcus Houston for marrying a 19-year-old. How can you be upset at Marcus Houston dating and marrying a 19-year-old when y'all are defending this film Cuties, and you're saying that you don't know why people are outraged about it? Really? But you're upset at when one of these men are dating younger women, especially if there's like an age gap. But you want to not only defend this Cuties film, you want to be quiet about it. You don't want to say nothing. Where's all that energy and all that smoke for this Cuties film? Where is it? But you got all this smoke for Marcus Houston. You want to call him everything in the book, but y'all want to say nothing about this Cuties film. Again, the narrative. Y'all just love an opportunity to go at melanated men every opportunity that you get. Just like the video of the guy jumping on his car and leaving, I believe they're saying that it's his daughter there with the dog. And you got all these women mad about this. Listen, is that wrong? Yes, it is. I mean, you got to defend the young ones at all costs, right? But see, that just shows you the type of males that have been raised in our society. These guys are weak. These guys are cowardly. These guys are being led by women. They have submitted to women. This is why we need strong males in our society, especially in the melanated community. Well, I'm saying the melanated community. There really ain't no melanated community, but we need strong melanated men out here. Was it wrong for that guy to leave his daughter high and dry? Yes. But I think that, honestly, his rationale may have been he didn't think the dog would go at the young girl. Because honestly, he may not even be familiar with the dog. And because he may not be familiar with the dog, that's why he hopped on that car. Because the dog came out of nowhere. He's not familiar with it. But at the same token, you don't leave the young one out there to fend for themselves. And I want to know who was recording. Who was recording that? Like, did the house have like a camera system? They're just recording this guy. Hold on, let me put the video up. But be that as it may, I think y'all get the point of what I'm making. Okay, hold on. Let me. Hold up. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. And they got a security system around their house. Now, again, I don't know if that guy knows that little girl, because the guy has on a ID. He didn't even know the dog was there. Again, maybe that is his daughter. How do we know that was his daughter? That could have been somebody that was just bringing that little girl home, buff white men. But again, you don't leave the young ones out there. If you got to knock a dog out, you got to do that. Yeah, they got a camera system around their house. That's a little, why you got a camera system around your house? Look like you in the hood. Shout out to True. Not True. Shout out to True, but shout out to Shy. Right. Yeah, man, you don't leave the young ones out there. You gotta be a man. A lot of these guys ain't men, they're males, man. That's why these guys are getting mad when you don't wear your mask. These be the same males. Why ain't wearing his mask, man? It be these same effeminate, weak lames, man. These guys get on social. The guy who hopped on that car is the same guy who gets on YouTube or social media shaming men for dating women overseas or for going their own way. Those would be the same ones. You know? Well, shout out to everybody that's here. Bruh, stop trying to find excuses. He was wrong. I didn't listen, you jackass. I wasn't looking for excuses. I was looking for rationale. If somebody approaches a house that they're not familiar with and they that's why they hopped on the car. I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm saying that may have been the reason why he did it. It wasn't like he hated the little girl, even though in that situation, you get the little girl out of harm's way. But you got these idiots and these lames that want to hop in the chat room and they want to put on a cape and they ready to say you're wrong. I didn't say what he did was right. But you always got these idiots in here. He said he wanted to show the little girl.
I'll only submit to a man who demonstrates his dominance and leadership. To me, I won't bow. To a
That was his bad. That was his bad. I didn't say that was right. But I'm not going to sit here and go off on him because at the end of the day, the little girl didn't get hurt, which was good. Now, the little girl would have got hurt, that would have been a different story. But yeah, the guy was wrong. But I'm telling you right now, I have seen worse. Don't get me started. Don't be an idiot and hop in the chat room and look like a complete fool. Shout out to Sarah Lou again. I only submit to a man who demonstrates his dominance and leadership to me. I won't bow to a simp. I get what you're saying, Sarah. It's a lot of simps out here, man. There's a lot of guys like this other guy in the chat room. They will bow down. They will look for any reason to go at another man. But listen, I'm not gonna make a live stream about it. Deal with it. You know. Yeah, you don't leave the young ones out there like that, man. If you gotta fight the dog, fight the dog. It wasn't even a big dog, but that's the type of males we got in society. We got a lot of weak males out here, man. That's why these women are getting more and more masculine, because they have a lot of weak males out here, like this guy in the chat. But shout out to the people here. Go ahead and like the stream. Cause I can pull up videos of these sisters throwing their babies out of windows. There was a video I saw. This chick used her baby as a weapon. We can go into it if y'all want to. Y'all want to pick and choose shit. But if y'all really want to go into it, we can. I've seen far worse than a guy hopping on the hood of that car. Again, it's the narrative. It's the narrative. But back to cuties real quick. You have people defending cuties, right? But they were the same ones who are upset at the Marcus Houstons of the world dating and marrying a 19-year-old. But they will defend cuties, right? They don't understand why people are outraged, right? They don't understand why people are outraged. I did this podcast August 23rd, and now all of a sudden cuties is a trending topic. I talked about this the 23rd in August. And I talked about the sexualization of young girls and what's going on out here. Thanks, Lord Briz. Right, Daryl. But they want to get mad this guy hopped on the hood of a car. But all these other videos we've seen of far worse being done, y'all giving energy to a situation that is a bad look. It is bad on that guy, but that's one guy. I'm not going to demonize all black men because of one jackass. That's why I tell people we have to handle situations on an individual basis. On an individual basis, period. And if you don't, you're going to end up getting caught up in your emotions and feelings, and you're probably going to end up doing something stupid. You know, John, it may be a French film, but it's been fully embraced by the American the Western American, it's been embraced by certain people in America. Just look at what's going on in California. Look at the law that they're trying to get pushed, man. They out here to get your young girls. All you people with young daughters in California, they're coming after them. They're coming after them. They're coming after them. They're trying to put laws into place to come after your young daughters. And y'all are trying to vote, or no, I would say vote, but y'all want to talk about what the Republicans are doing, the races, all this and that. Okay, whatever. But you want to vote for a party that's trying to go after your young daughters and your sons. I was watching a video from Charlemagne the God today. I think it was a promo for a new podcast network, right? And I noticed, and again, I know people say, well, why aren't you saying that, James? It had a girl holding a phone, and she was going through the app, the iHeart app, and she went through all these podcasts. And I said, you know what? This is the new marketing tool now. Young girls, probably, I would say between the ages of 18 to 30, 34, I believe. They're trying now, it seems like they're marketing towards black girls. Just like politically, they're marketing towards melanated women. They're marketing towards melanated women. They don't really care about melanated boys. They don't care about melanated men. Because they think that melanated men and melanated boys are under control. And when I see these males act the way that they do, it proves that theory to be correct by them, that you are controlled by melanated women. So whatever they vote for or whatever they support, you're going to support. And we have to break that. We have to break that stigma. Right, it's just a black face. It's a black face connected to that film, but it's definitely an agenda. It's definitely an agenda. Well, you know, ACH, she goes both ways. She goes both ways. So that surprise you? She likes girls with her masculine energy having ass. They done talked about having threesomes with other women. Now, yeah, man, I find it interesting how people want to defend cuties, but then they get mad at Marcus Houston. It's like, well, wait a minute. You're getting upset at Marcus Houston and who he's married to, but you're getting upset at people being mad about this cutie situation because a black woman is attached to it. You got to take your feelings out of that and understand that you have daughters, you have young sisters, you have young cousins. You don't want them sexualized like this. And I do think this is a test run. It is a test run, just like with this COVID. It's a test run to see how controlled people are. And people are proving that they are very controllable. When they tell you to stay home, you stay home. When they tell you to put on a goddamn mask, you put on a goddamn mask. A cloth mask that's actually messing you up more. People are so controlled. It's not good, man. It's like we've already given up. It's almost like we want to be told what to do. Don't get me wrong. I mean, she body wise, Amon Shumpert's wife, she's not bad to look at, but that energy, man. She's put hands on dudes before. She even hit. I think she smacked. What is his name? She smacked this one rapper. I can't. I think it's a singer. I can't think of his name. She actually put hands on that dude. And I'm like, nah. Winifred was up. Cam was good. It's crazy out here, man. Like I'm seeing. No, it wasn't just Queen's Flip. It was an artist. I think it. Who was it? Is it? I think it was Sage the Gemini. It might have been Sage the Gemini. I think she put hands on Sage the Gemini. I think they said she smacked Sage the Gemini. No, it wasn't Jeremiah. She threatened Jeremiah, but I think it was Sage the Gemini. I think she smacked Sage the Gemini in the face. So I'm like, oh no. Hold, let me make sure. Let me make sure it's correct. Let me make sure. I could be wrong. Yep. Tiana Taylor smacked the fuck out of Sage the Gemini. He's a rapper. Sage Gemini is a rapper. He said, I can honestly vouch I've been slapped by her. She got hands. That's what Sage the Gemini wrote on her IG story, on her IG live when she was going off on Jeremiah, I think, because the way they was on tour together and I guess it didn't go well. She said she was being mistreated. And he actually wrote in her IG, speaking of beta males, speaking of effeminate males, look at this shit. Y'all see that? Hold on, let me pull it up. Y'all see that? Shout out to Winifred. Appreciate that, Winifred. That masculine energy, I cannot. I can't. I wouldn't be able to do it, man. Now, did I used to get satisfaction out of having a bit of a verbal sparring back and forth with females sometimes? Yeah, back when I had that energy to do it, and I used to be very, a little bit more playful than I am now. So a lot of times, but man, listen, I'm not gonna deal with no woman thinking that she gonna be talking shit to me, putting her hands on me, because I don't need that, and I'm not gonna get myself in trouble, because sometimes, you go too far and other people go too far, and But yeah, Speaking of we males, you know what I'm saying? And he gave her props for smacking him in the face. Ain't that a bitch? So I can say they in Cali. And he's proud of that shit. He's proud of getting smacked in the face by this chick, man. He's proud of getting smacked in the face. You know, sir, you might be right. Shit is crazy, man. It's that energy. I cannot. Shout out to everybody that's here. Again, if you are a member of the channel, if you join the channel, I will be posting a link to the Discord so we can really speak for a little bit, connect, you know. It turned them on. It probably did turn them on. I think it may have turned them on. Some of these guys, they like that. They like a domineering woman who may put hands on. They like that shit. Some of these guys like that, but I couldn't. Now, if you young and you like those type of relationships, I mean, it is what it is. We've all been there. But when you get older, you get to a certain age, and you still like those type of relationships, something's wrong with you. Mentally, something's wrong with you. Jay said she ain't alpha, she just unchecked. No, masculine women are not sexy at all. I don't care how they look. Because it's always going to make you look more unattractive. That masculine energy, you trying to outman a man, no guy is gonna want to deal with that. No guy high valued is gonna want to deal with that. All right. Jane said, "Why is the girl throwing like a thin line?" She do like look at those, but that's just her facial features. You know, they just have the same facial features. That's all. As her. You know what I found funny? What's her name? Keke Palmer. I guess she was on a trip to Miami. She's putting her white boyfriend out here, right? She's in a video displaying him. Why is it that you have these black females who get into relationships with these white dudes and they want to put them out there? Like Carrie Champion, when she was at ESPN, she did the same thing. Like, they be proud. Like, they smiling hard in the photos and the videos and the white boys. It's like, you that proud to be with somebody white? Is that your self-esteem? And he using you so he can go screw other black women. Because that's the only thing that's going to come of that. When I have daughters and these better come, my son's daughter, I'm going to end up killing someone. Well, Winifred, that's what these liberals want. These liberals want it to where it becomes Sodom and Gomorrah, man. when they are going to be permitted to just do whatever. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Hold on. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Yo, I seriously lost my train of thought just now. Oh yeah, Keke Palmer. She posting a video with him with her and this dude. Dude ain't even smiling. He's like in the video like, what's up? And she's like grinning, like she's proud to show this guy off. Like, come on, man. What's good, Ocean? Like, she's literally happy to be with this guy, and he's only going to use her to smash. I bet you his inbox is full of low self-esteem black females trying to get with this guy. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, Sarah. I'm talking about Keke. Yeah. It's like they be proud to show off these white boys, and they wonder why these white boys treat them like they treat them. Okay? With no respect. They just sleep with them and move on. Because they know that you see them as a prize. Therefore, they're going to treat you less than you should want to be treated. I mean, you thrown what, Trey Songz under the bus. She had her situation with August Alsina. Yeah, Carrie Champion is very single right now. She's very single. But she too
the Tiana Taylors of the world are scary individuals to marry in this day and age. They give off testosterone energy.
And then you wonder why you always single? Because you worship whiteness. And if it ain't white, it ain't right. So you rather be single. Because you don't want to lose your pro-black card. Shout out to Abby. Well, Tiana Taylor is definitely super. She's not super. She's very masculine. She has a masculine disposition. You could tell she has dick envy. But there are people who think that she's beautiful, and if she was just a little bit more feminine. I used to see her as more feminine back when she first blew up. That's when Kanye was allegedly smashing her. But now, because she got this, when she did that video with Kanye West, that revived her career. It revived her career. And ever since then, you add social media on top of it, she sort of took on this dykish disposition, right? But here and there, she's going to be feminine here and there for Amon. I remember when I was on Twitter back in 2012, 2013, right? And I seen some of these sisters, man, just they showed their worship of whiteness. I saw this one tweet from this chick, right? She was in college, and she literally posted that she was praying for a white man. This is what she said, and she wasn't a bad looking female at all. And she said that she's praying for a white man. I saw another tweet, right, where this black female said that her mother wanted her to date a white dude. But she didn't want to, but her mother wanted her to date a white dude. This was back in 2013 Twitter, 2012, 2013 Twitter. Now these females are all pro-black, BLM, black love. Yo, I also and shout out to Kid Organic, right? I came across his video when he talked about the chick that put up a tweet about how she dated this older white dude off social media, and she got pregnant by him, and the guy ended up impregnating her and stealing money from her and leaving her, right? And he also put up another video of a podcast she did with some simp, some Captain Save-A-Ho, some cleanup man who you can tell wants to sleep with her, but she ain't giving him no play. Bro, you ain't getting no play. You lame ass fucking clown, you. And she's so giggly and bubbly about it. And it's like, she got her a mixed kid. Maybe that's what she wanted. And if that was a black dude, she'd probably be like, she didn't even go hard at the white dude. She basically made herself look bad. I actually reposted the tweet. I quote the tweet and reposted it. And there were actually sisters taken up for her because they're dating white men. And there was this one chick, she said that she had a bad relationship with a white man, and she said, well, I'm in another relationship with a white man and everything is good. And then when she got a response from one of these brothers, she was like, well, this black man beat me and put me in the hospital. And it's like, she couldn't help herself because she had to justify her white worship by saying that this black man beat her up, put her in the hospital. As if white men don't beat up their wives and girlfriends and put them in the hospital. That's a whole separate story. But anyway, back to this bed wench. You know, it was almost as if she took it as a joke. But if that was a black dude, she'd be throwing him under the bus, calling him a deadbeat, an ain't shit dude. And by the way, the white dude dates nothing but black women, right? And she said it was a red flag, but no, it wasn't. You was more turned on. You was like, oh, I definitely have a way to get with him now. Do y'all see the worship that be going on out here? Do y'all see the worship that be going on out here? How you gonna get on social media and laugh off the fact that the dude is older than you? He screwed you, got you pregnant, took your money, and you're laughing about it. You're more upset at the responses than the fact that you did take an L. Then you got the simp on the podcast. You got this lame clown. She done been talking about, oh no, you still have value, because she was saying that people were saying she didn't have any value. He's like, no, you do have value. You have value. And no, she don't, bro. She's done. She's done. She's DONE done. Any black man that goes behind that is a fucking idiot. Jane, I reserve using the word bed wench for bed wench situations. That was a bed wench situation, so I had to say it. Because it doesn't make any sense. You dated an older guy because you thought he was more mature and he quote unquote owned a business and he dated nothing but black women. You ain't trying to get your money back. You're not suing him. You're not going after him for child support. It's like, so what did you get out of it? Oh, you got that mixed baby with that good hair and that light skin. So she got a baby she can play in her hair. Maybe that's what she got out of it. It's sad, bro. It's fucking sad, man. It's sad, man. Y'all can't say nothing about us being deadbeats if you out here fucking around with these old head white dudes and you letting them impregnate you and steal money from you, and then you don't put them on child support. Did you even know his last name? Because she might not even know the dude's name. She probably just knew a nickname, a name he gave her. I guess they were living together. You were just one of many. There's no comparison, Jay. Black men are known to admire white mediocrity. Black women could. White. Let me tell you this, though. The thing about black men is that black men don't care. You know, black men are going to date who they want to date. They're not going to get on Twitter and talk about their failed swirl dating experiences and say, I'm only going to date black women now. You don't see that. If it don't work with one, they'll get with another one. or they'll get with another one. But black women constantly be sharing their L's and they don't change. You got black females talking about dating racists. How many black men you know have told stories about dating racist white women? You putting the same guys on the pedestal that white women don't even want. You know? Girls a Latina, that's it. Yeah, black men don't care. If it don't work with one, they'll get another one. They don't care. You know, they don't care. But I've been seeing a lot more worship from black females. It ain't even close. Look at the videos I made about the worship from these black females to these white dudes, and they get a moment to look bad in a situation. Oh shit. But listen, you're gonna have people. I know Jessica, she's defending black women at all costs. When you don't see what they're putting out here, they're putting out here their dysfunctional behavior. They're talking about, like, how can you as a woman get impregnated by a guy and then say you don't want child support from him, but if he was black, you gonna want that child support? You know? Right. You know what's crazy? Ace brought up with Candace Owens is that I don't care that Candace Owens married a white man. I don't care. If she made some good points, I'm going to point that out. But I'm not a Candace Owens supporter. I do think she's an opportunist. That's why celebrities need to stop responding to her. She was a liberal and then went and became a conservative. Just like that. But she's on that conservative path now. She got what she wanted. She got the notoriety. She got that white man. You know? That's why they need to stop responding to her and looking stupid. Now she going after LeBron. LeBron, are you going to respond? You better not. All you're going to do is make her more prominent. That's all you're going to do in that situation.
Tarek Nasheed exposes male and female bedwenches.
I'm noticing that some of these Trump supporting conservatives are just as big an opportunists as anybody. You know? But I mean, if they make good points, it is what it is. But there's a lot of finessing going on out here. But I would tell y'all this, man. You got a lot of these people who claim that they are for the community, right? You got a lot of people that will claim that they're for black people, right? But their lifestyle goes against what they are saying. Their lifestyle goes against what they're saying. They're dating half of damn near white women. They've even talked about how it's better to date biracial women, and people still believe every word of everything they're saying. I'm not one of those people. Right, like Travis Kelce and his ex. This dude, I believe he left her. He was ready to leave her. That's why she's on social media, still in her feelings, trying to find some semblance of self-esteem. Do y'all know Travis Kelce's girlfriend promoted interracial emojis? Like interracial couple emojis. She was promoting that on her page, I think last year. That's how all in she was. She was all in on that relationship with Travis Kelce, but he wasn't. And I told y'all, it wouldn't surprise me if he ends up with a white woman. It's a phase that these guys go through. Just because they talk black don't mean that they are black. I think some people need to take that into consideration. It's a fucking phase. You got these athletes, right, talking about Black Lives Matter, and they're talking about supporting black people, but your girlfriend and your wife are white, bro. Your girlfriend and your wife are white. You have biracial children. You got a lot of these guys, they come from very bad neighborhoods, man. They had to escape their neighborhoods to get to where they are. But they want to act like the worst thing that's going on in their lives is racism. But bro, you come from horrible neighborhoods full of crime, drugs. You talking about we need to think black, be black, but you going home to a white woman. That's the one thing that annoys me in what I'm seeing in the NBA, in the NFL. These guys are with biracial women. They're with white women. They're with these Latinas. But they black this and black. I got a black power fist. But you going home to you working hard to take home money to your white wife, my nigga. Yeah, I said it. You taking that money right back to that biracial woman who thinks that she's just as pro-black as you. Y'all know these pro-black biracial women on social media. They some of the most annoying people. Well, her name is Joy Taylor. Annoying as hell. Annoying as hell. Probably used to tell people she was white back in the day. Right, Brian Turner? Right. It was just to fit in. I knew white people that they would act black just to fit in, but as soon as they were about to leave high school, they'd switch up. They switch up. Go look at social media. Look at who got their fists higher in the air. It's these annoying ass mixed women who do think they're better than you black women. Not all, but some of them do. They do. But they're out here putting braids in their hair, trying to act like they're calling out other black people who aren't pro-black. It's just crazy. It's a whole bunch of annoying bullshit out here. Yeah, that's Jason Taylor's sister. They want to take a knee. They black power salute. But you working hard to send money to your white wife. You working hard for that white woman and that biracial family that you have. What's good, three little birds? I see you. It's crazy, man. I'm looking at these guys and they're acting like they're so oppressed. They're acting like white people out to get them. But bro, you're with Becky. You're with Becky. You know? That's who you with. Shout out to Black Rhino. She had to deal with a black woman activist Facebook yesterday, but it wasn't. With one, how are these guys not getting called out?
Jay, I had to deal with a black woman activist on FB yesterday, but wasn't with one. How are these guys not getting called out? Tears of joy.
Oh, bro, let me tell you something. That's how it is, man. You got a lot of these guys that are hypocritical, man. They are hypocritical. They are hypocritical as fuck. They talk about we need to protect black women, but they ain't with one. Nope. They feel the same way we do. They just ain't gonna say it. They're looking to get some points with women.
Jay, we gotta talk Raiders versus Panthers. What happened?
It's gonna be easy for them to sleep with y'all, black women. I don't know if y'all fall for it or not. Yeah, Jesse J, I'm going in. Yeah, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris has a whole white man at home. She does not. You can tell that Kamala has never really been around black people like that, except for that black mayor she was getting it in with. But black people in general, she doesn't relate to black people at all, especially black women. She doesn't. Shout out to Shy. Well, the Panthers outplayed the Raiders, man. They just outplayed them. Defense looks soft, but the Panthers just outplayed them. Teddy Bridgewater made plays. Yeah, Sage Steele is actually conservative, so we do have a lot of black female conservatives that are out here with white men. We cannot overlook the facts. We cannot overlook the facts. They beat your mag as hell if you're in a relationship. Listen, people can date who they want to date, man, but don't be throwing your blackness in people's face if you sleeping white, Yeah, Kamala, I don't think she even relates to black people at all. Like, she doesn't. I don't even think she likes black people. She just comes off as very elitist. Just very elitist. Just very elitist. Yeah, she said she would listen to Tupac when she was in. How did people let her get away with that? Like, that should have been the end of her campaign then. It's like, and she got no pushback from that on that show. With Charlamagne and DJ Envy, Angela Yee. It's like, y'all didn't give her no pushback. Y'all just let her say that and y'all didn't give her no pushback. Man. Yeah, Candace Owens is very much so white identified, but I think that she has been around black people more than Kamala. Again, she was a liberal that became a Republican. I think you see a lot of that nowadays. Oh, let me get to something else too. You know? Hold on. Oh, yeah, they did. I only watched, you know what's crazy? I was looking at highlights right before I went live. I don't know why I thought they won. They did lose. But again, I think Teddy Bridgewater played as well as he could. The defense was just soft. That's just all there is to it. People want to be accepted by strangers so bad. I gave up on the community, so everybody for themselves before they drag down with them. They want to be embraced. That's just, I think most black people in America want white people to love them. That's what this is about. This is about getting white people to love them. This is about getting white people to accept them. This is about getting white people to embrace them. That's what we are. They want the love from white people. Thila Burns says, oh, I'd identify.
Joe Budden got revenge on Charlemagne. Now he quiet.
I know that's right, Thila Burns. Thila Burns says she's team brothers, okay? Because you know what's crazy, Thila Burns? They trying to recruit white women over to the white side. You got women on YouTube trying to recruit black women to the white side. Shout out to Shy again. They trying to recruit black women over to the white side, even though they don't have a white man. Yeah, Joe Budden went in, man. I got to finish watching the rest of that podcast, man. But yeah, man, Joe is not dumb at all. I think people underestimate Joe. I wouldn't, you know. You know what's crazy, Brian? We can only get better defensively. We got a new philosophy. You know, Panthers have all been good defensively, especially over the last 5, 6, 7 years. But that offense, I think, is going to be pretty good. But the Saints are the team to beat. They are. Atlanta sucks. They have all that talent. They still suck. The Buccaneers are going to underachieve. I think they're going to bounce back, but I think they're going to underachieve. But, yeah, the Saints are a complete team. Head coach, quarterback, defense. They're just a complete team. But, yeah, let's get to some of these female-identified males. I might even turn that into a podcast. How many of y'all like when I have the co-hosts? I'm thinking about doing a series of interviews. But the thing that I'm stuck at is I don't want to do live interviews. It's distracting. Doing live interviews is very distracting. But I do plan on doing interviews, but it won't be live because they're distracting. And I'm thinking about doing a series where I talk to different women in entertainment, maybe even in sports, and I speak to them about, you know, the red pill philosophy, introducing them to it, because, you know, a lot of people may not understand it, right? And I know y'all watch. If I'm speaking about women, y'all gonna watch. So I already know that element, and I'm thinking about doing those. I think those are more interesting. Doing an interview with a male content creator, it would be cool, but I just think it's like the same old. It's the same old. And I want to do something that's interesting, that's definitely going to catch people's attention, you know? You know, so let's see. White women out here paying bills, they probably are. White women ain't afraid to trick. Black women either. A lot of black women out here tricking money off on their boyfriends right now. Look at Carrie Champ. Look at Jamel Hill. Jamel Hill is the breadwinner of her household. She's taking care of that man. Why would I keep that in the dark? That's just me putting out a concept I already have started. It's not nothing new. If that's something I plan on doing, I'm gonna put it out here, just to give people a heads up. Now, I do have certain things I'm going to do that I haven't spoken about, but as far as that's concerned, that's a process I've already started. So there's nothing about keeping that secret when I've already started the process of doing that. I just don't want people to be caught off guard. Like, well, why is he making these videos? Who cares? MGTOW for life. I don't want people to be caught off guard. I want people to understand what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Introducing y'all to people that you may not know, you know, introducing y'all to people that you may not know. I just think it'll be real cool and real interesting. You see people from different parts of life who are speaking to me, and you're like, damn, Jay is speaking to this person. Yeah. You know, I got resources and connections I have made. You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised. But I'm telling y'all, I'm different. I'm gonna do different shit. I'm just gonna do different shit. But yeah, I like doing shit that's just a little bit different than what people may be used to. Shy, I see what you're saying, Shy. That's what I mean about speaking to different people. School live stream. Thank you, Jesse J. Put us on them immigrant women, Jay. Nah, this is a cigar. It's a cigar. It's one of a late night cigar. This is why I'm able to do this stream. I'm trying to get Olivia back on. I think she's taking a break. But me and Olivia, we going to do another interview. Going to be better than the first one. I'm telling you. That other one, man, that was... You talk about activity, man. People were triggered. People were excited. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't expect that. But that's the power of me being able to go and make things done. To get things done. I had an idea, and the shit worked. Give me my credit. Give me my credit. You know, give me my credit. But salute to everybody. I'm about to go ahead and call it. But yeah, if you're a member, just look out on the members tab real quick. I'm gonna put that link there. If I don't do it tonight, or it's morning now, I'll do it tomorrow. But I just want to test this thing out. But shout out to everybody that's here. All right. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all being here. And I'll see y'all later, all right? Good night, morning.